26, 29, pretty clear. I believe I have the target isolated over here on the side. Wait a second, is that it? What is that? Oh my goodness. Hey everyone, the J-Man is back with you from Metal SHARXS, and my dad and brother are coming over in a few minutes, so we're going to get after it and go detecting at the 1950s permission with 7+ acres, former dairy farm. We found some good stuff here yesterday, so we have a few hours again today to give it a whirl. $24, $25, $28, $30. The neighbors' cows are getting in on the act today. They're very curious animals, checking us out. My dad's over parallel to me doing some detecting. But down here, I've got my mid-20 signal isolated, possible wheat penny, possible dime. It's going off everywhere. Somewhere over here, this stretch should be our target. Come on, come to Papa. Oh, here it is. I see it now. Yes, it's a wheat set, my first wheat set in a while, so I'm glad to get that on the board with the first wheat set of the day. See clearly there, 1 cent on that side. And can't tell you the year yet, but I'll hopefully find out for the wrap up.
I'm searching in Park 2, 15 megahertz. We'll see what this is. It rang up good.
Yeah, on my machine it's a 32, 33, isolated right in the middle there. So I'm going to check it out. My dad. Oh, here it is.
Big old washer.
Yeah, it's a big washer.
If it's round, it's probably off of, circular, it's probably off of a bridle.
Yeah, it might clean up into something nice off a bridle. But it's a big one.
Let me see what it rings on my machine now. 25.
So I'm over near a fence line on the property that we haven't detected too much in the past. And my dad put me onto this signal here. $23, $27. So I think it's in our pile now. Got to dig out about 3 shovelfuls of dirt. It's in this clod, maybe. Maybe it's really small. Yes, it is. It's another one of those pieces we found yesterday, like a round piece from a denim jean rivet. Just wanted to show that to you a little bit better. I think it's a round piece from somebody's denim jeans. Maybe, or it could be a decorative piece off some horse tack or a saddle. Okay, so my next signal is a 31. jumpy though, so I'm not sure what it is. Okay, so I've dug out this low 30s jumpy signal, and it should be over here to the right of my discard pile. There's something. Looks like it's a big washer. But at least I'm back on the board. Big old washer. There you have it. Hey guys, I'm pumped up because I'm getting a real clear signal of 25. So that could be a dime. Maybe even a silver dime. And it's not very deep, 4 to 6 inches. So I'm gonna get it and show you. Come on, big silver. Be silver. First silver of the year, maybe? Let's go for it. Okay, so I have this 25 signal isolated over here in this discard pile. Right about there. Let's get it for you. There it is. It's a coin. But this time it's just a bent Lincoln Memorial. At least we're back on the board with another penny. We'll take it. Hey guys, so I had a jumpy upper 20s, lower 30s signal. And I dug it out pretty deep, but I think I have it isolated over here. I want to show you. Okay, well, something green. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a nut on top of a metal piece, maybe a car piece. But I'll try to clean it up and tell you more in the wrap. Hey everyone, this was a 1718 signal, and it might actually be something interesting. I think it's a metal and rubber tire off of maybe a Hot Wheels car or the like, maybe even a Tootsie toy. So I'm going to do a little bit more checking around this hole to see if there's anything else in here and let you know the results. 16, 17. I think there's something else in this, maybe the rest of the toy car, so let's get after it. Okay, so I'm still going after what I think could be a toy car. I've been working this hole and expanding it, and I think it's over here in my side pile. Is that it? Yep. Maybe it's not a toy car. Something's here. Another wheel. Gee whiz. Where's the car? Got another wheel, but no car. So what did the Silver Stingray find there?
What it rings up. 26, 28. In Park 2 at 15 megahertz. It's an adze or a hoe. It looks like it could be an adze for chopping the bark and stuff off a log, or it could be an old hoe. But it's definitely old and heavy. It might be cast as opposed to just sheet metal. I'm pretty sure it's cast. It's really nifty. A real relic.
25, 10 inches. So let's get that and show you. Okay, so I've got this 1617 signal isolated on the side here. I want to show it to you. Wow, look at that. I think that might be a small musket ball. Wow, that is cool. If it is, it's my first. Hopefully I can ask my dad about it and see if he knows. I'll tell you more in a few minutes. So here's what I've want to show my dad.
a small musket ball.
Yeah, that's what I was
Little
thinking.
white lead. It's flat on one side. Yeah, that's a small caliber musket ball.
Okay.
No question about it.
Wonder how old it might be.
It's hard to tell, but it's old.
Yeah.
About 40 some caliber maybe.
Yeah.
Not as big as the one found yesterday.
Still
Different musket.
pretty
But
cool.
These were shot out of smooth bore, so it's possible it could have been shot out of a black powder shotgun, of course.
Thanks. 26, 29, pretty clear. 8 to 10 inches deep, so let's get it. So, I believe I have the target isolated over here on the side. Hey, wait a second, is that it? What is that? Oh my goodness. That's interesting. My shovel nicked it. Not sure what it is yet. It's number 16, maybe? If I'm reading it right. Well, that's an interesting object. I don't know if that's some kind of cattle tag or something else. Got some kind of weird clip on it, maybe. So hopefully we can clean it up and tell you more in the wrap-up. Hey everyone, J-Man is back with you from Metal Sharks, and this is a wrap-up from my hunt with my dad, John Long Silver, and my brother, the Silver Stingray. So up here was a nice wheat scent that I found back in the pasture on the 1950s permission. And the year is 1940 something. So that's a nice wheatie, still very clearly marked on the back, but the final digit of the year is a little bit obscured. And then another Lincoln Memorial penny. And then this was a big first for me. My first musket ball. As you can see, this was fired and it looks like it impacted on this side of it. Very round on one side and very flattened on this side. So that's interesting, and it was whitened when I first got it out of the ground. Now it's darkened up a little bit since I rinsed it off. But I'm not sure what that dates back to. It could go back to the Civil War or even earlier, so I'm pumped up about that. And this was a bigger musket ball that my brother found, and it's really white looking, so I know it's been out there a while. And then a small bullet. And this is a US Norma 30 cartridge shell fragment. And then these are 45 Winchester Western pieces that my brother found. And here is a piece to an old gate. It looks like a hinge to an old gate. That's pretty cool. These were little tires, and I was hoping I could find the car that went with them. They must have had metal hubs or something, but I could never find the car. I may try again another time. And these are little mystery pieces. I'll get them to focus. And then this, I think, was a cattle tag going back to the dairy farm days of this property. So that was really cool, but I'm not 100% sure. So if any viewers have further elucidation, please enter those in the comments. This is probably some kind of car part. It's got green and red tips on these little prongs coming out of this nut piece. So that was interesting. I'm not sure exactly what that is. And this is part of an old hoe, and I think it's really got some age on it. My dad found that, so I think he may try to clean it up. And then a piece of a chain or maybe some horse tack, and a big old washer.